What up, everybody? I'm Coach Sam. This is Coach Holden, and we are going to be covering the Sumo Deadlift. This is a pretty technical deadlift here, so I want you guys to pay close attention to some of the organizational principles along with the wedging principle that we're going to cover toward the end as we prepare to lift the bar up. So this is a wide stance deadlift. Coach Holden is all the way up to the bar, feet are wide. I always like to make sure that there's some comfort here. For some people, this might mean that you need to point your toes out a little bit. Also, I like to get on the outer edges of my feet. This is not necessary for everyone. It's just something that helps me kind of get in that medial access of my glute and helps me kind of open up my hips when I get down into my bar in this sumo stance. Organizationally, through the trunk, we have a lot of similarities with the conventional deadlift, minus the compression in the thoracic spine. This is going to be a much more extended position throughout the spine comparatively to the conventional deadlift. But we're still gonna make sure that we get as braced as possible, and I like to reach down into my pockets to get that thoracic brace through here. So that pec and that lat are gonna tighten up by simply reaching down into your pockets nice and tight. Okay, getting down to the bar, in similar fashion, we wanna make sure that the hip and the spine move together as we go into this high hip hinge. The hips are gonna remain high as Holden goes down to grab the bar. From here, he's gonna start wedging himself to the bar by bringing his hips to and his knees out. If we were to show this live action, what would end up happening is the bar is gonna come off the ground a little bit. If there's 400, 500, 600, maybe even 700 pounds of weight on the bar, the weights aren't gonna come off the floor, but the bar is gonna start bending and having tension come out of it. So let's do this one more time. Go ahead and stand up. Organized throughout the upper back. The hips are staying high, hands are on the bar. As he starts to wedge into the bar, you're gonna see the bar just barely start to come off the ground. It's exactly at that point then that you are gonna punch those hips forward and stand this bar up. Just like the conventional deadlift, there's no need for any extra extension in this lift. We wanna stay locked in the entire time, whether we're doing 1 rep or we're doing 10 reps. No extra movement here. Let's go through this one more time. From the top, nice and organized through the spine. We're reaching down, bracing the thoracic spine. Hips are high. He's pulling himself to the bar, wedging, and then punching those hips through to lift the bar off the ground. That was a great lift. Well done.